subjective estimates and judgments are involved. Appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
All right, everybody, it's November. Do you believe it? Happy holidays. My name is Guy. I'll be with you for the next couple of hours. Leslie's going to be joining me in just a bit. We are really excited about this Deck the Halls event. I can't tell you, you know, Halloween's over and I'm already thinking about getting a tree. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. I love the holidays, and I hope you do too. We've got some really great stuff that we're going to be decorating with you today. So if you are ready to get your merry going here, we're going to do it for you. Lots of great things and lots of great price points. As I said, Leslie is back with us, and she's joining us. Good to see you, my dear.
Likewise.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
Are you ready for holidays? Or?
I love it. I love Christmas. I don't know if you heard earlier, my kids each have 2 Christmas trees in their room. They're up all year round.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't get enough of it.
I'm a big time skier, so in the town that I go to ski up in Vermont is always dressed for Christmas anyway. So it's like, I just love the holidays, and it's a great time for all of us. So we got lots of great items in the show, and as I was saying, for the event, we're doing 4 flex pay on everything that's in the Deck the Halls show. We're also, we also have, was it $5 to ship everything, right, Kyle?
Yes.
$5 for your cart today. So if you see shipping over there next to Leslie on the down there, just remember the $5 you just pay that one time for your cart and you're good to go. So let's get you started. The holidays are all about setting the mood, and this is our Winter Lane Fire Glow battery operated lantern. You know, I love these for like just a little touch of sort of mood and feeling in the room, wherever you want to put them. You can put these anywhere. They come in 4 separate colors, so you have it in black. Actually, I'll start where you are. You have it in bronze. I don't know which one you're going to go to next. You're going to go to, all right, there's red. Let's say it this way. So there's red. This is bronze. This is white. And then this is black. Cool.
Very good.
Yeah,
you know your colors.
I
think that this is for you especially because I just heard you say you in Florida go through a cord of wood.
I do.
Because you like the fire.
I'm insane. I'll turn the air conditioning down to 65 just so I can have a fire.
Well, you can turn your AC up to 70 and spend less money in electric and still have the lovely glow of a fire. And I love this because it does go anywhere. It has this look of a wrought iron firebox. Yeah. It's not hot. Because
I love the look of that little fire. Look how it looks like it's just kind of...
It looks real, right?
Yeah.
And you have the option with this of either having it on, whenever you want it on, or on a timer.
Right.
And the timer is 6 hours on, 8, I feel like you should all be saying this with me. 6 hours on, 18 hours off, cycles through every 24 hours.
You'll see that throughout the show, by the way.
Right.
Well, you know what? And it's a godsend because I can't tell you how many times we leave things on, especially, and the worst thing is when you leave things like candles lit and you don't blow those out. What's nice about these is, first of all, they work on batteries, so they can go anywhere. There's no cord. And I am so into battery operated stuff right now for decor because you only have so many outlets in the house, right? And then nobody wants to see, a big wire.
Yeah, the cord ruins it.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to hide that cord. I do. I go to great lengths to hide cords. And so I agree. I love it, the cordlessness of it as well. And I love the timer as well because you, again, can just kind of set it and forget it, as they say. And this is light enough that you can hang it from trees. Yeah. You can hang it from posts.
Weighs a couple of pounds.
Yeah, you can put it anywhere. I mean, it's really, you could even, like we said before, carry it through the house. Like if you wanted to have that whole time.
Put it on my horse-drawn carriage.
Exactly.
Take it out with me.
Guide yourself,
That's right. Walking around the neighborhood, skulking around the neighborhood.
And I love that you have the different colors. I think we even have it up on a bookshelf behind us, so you can show it kind of in a lifestyle shot.
You might be able to see it up there.
This is going to be able to go anywhere. This is going to go on your bedside table. This is going, in the holidays, I like these in the restrooms as night lights. Yeah. It's kind of a fun,
that's a really good idea,
fun kind of night light. That I like them on the, there you go. There's our bookshelf shot that's coming up. And so they really can go anywhere. You can put them on a tablescape. The only thing is that they are, as a lantern would be, they have a solid back. You're not going to see the fire from both sides because this is a realistic looking lantern. The fire looks realistic. The material's realistic. It is, you can hear me clang it around. It is metal. It is as you would expect a lantern to be. It just doesn't weigh a ton, and it doesn't have real flame inside
right,
of it.
And it's, yeah, you don't have to worry about, I used to have, when we were kids, we had Siamese cats, and those crazy cats would go up to the, like when we had candles lit outside. Well, because we'd have outdoor citronella candles, and the cats would walk around the deck, and the moths would try, and they'd try to catch the moths, and I swear, one of our cats would burn the half its whiskers off it. It was hilarious. Anyway, weird story. But yeah, these are very affordable, and if you love little elements of decor like these, you can get them. Again, they come in red, bronze, white, and black. These will take C batteries, and I will tell you from experience of battery-powered stuff here at HSN, I just bought one of the Halloween globes and those are actually take a lot of energy to power because there's a fan that makes the sparkly stuff move around, plus it's lit. And I have had it on for almost a month, and I haven't changed the batteries, and it goes on every day for 6 hours. So,
and I'm touching this glass to show you that because it's LED, and even incandescence, I mean, heck, Easy Bake Oven was an incandescent bulb that was baking your, they get really hot.
Degrees.
And because it's LED, so this is child hand friendly, this is adult hand friendly, because Lord knows I've grabbed things when I shouldn't have and burned my fingers. This has that look of a real warm, I mean, look of hot embers, rolling flame in the background, but yet it is completely cool. So no one's gonna get hurt with this, and it's gonna come on for you, and it's gonna go off for you.
That's the best part.
That's the best. I do.
Not having to babysit your holiday decorations.
Well, I love it. I have all of my battery operated timer items together on a table. Yeah. When it's the time that I want, I click, set them all on, and then I put them throughout the house, and then they all come on and they all go off as, you know, for the whole time that they're out through the season. And these, again, are not just for the holidays. Right. These are any time of the year that you would think that, absolutely.
Hey, by the way, you know, I think isn't daylight savings coming up? I think it is, right? So you're going to be turning the clocks back anyway.
This weekend, this Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming up. So the good thing about that is the fact that, oh, you just reminded me of that too, because I have to come in at 5 on Sunday, so that means I get to come in at 6 on Sunday, right? Realistically, but turn the clocks back. But anyway, regardless, so you can put these on, like we said, at 5 o'clock, and they'll go off at 11 o'clock at night, which is perfect for most people. And I agree with Leslie, use these year-round to decorate. They're just a great little addition. And heck, bring them to work, you know? Even just to see that fire, you know, even though it's not real fire, it makes you feel so good, and it makes you feel warm and festive at the same time. Last thing I'll say is when you brought up the LEDs too, that's another thing that extends the battery life, because these are LEDs. LEDs are not incandescent. They don't burn hot, so they don't drain energy from the battery. So lasts you a long time. All right, $24.95, 605-793, 4 flex on that. Hey, coming up in just a bit is the Winter Lane musical lighted globe ornament. I love these things. When you look at how pretty they are and you see the snow scene going on inside, you will absolutely love it. There's the gold one. You see the gold has the nativity scene inside. And there's different scenes in different colors. Look how beautiful. Comes in the green with the truck. Comes in red, which is the caroler and the little coach light. And then it comes in silver, which of course is snowman and what I assume to be possibly Rudolph or some kind of a reindeer there. So good to go there. All right, I will tell you, this is easily one of my picks in this hour. And you have to agree, this is really pretty.
It is.
I grew up in New England. I grew up in Connecticut. You'll get to see what I'm talking about in a sec. But I grew up in Connecticut, up in the Northeast. And up in the Northeast, there are tons and tons of birch trees, white birch. And it's the most fabulous tree of all. First of all, the bark itself, when you hold it, and the tree itself has sort of almost a wintergreen sort of a like scent to it. It's really neat. But it has this bleached white sort of look to it. It's the most fabulous wood you ever burn in a fireplace, by the way, if you can find it. But it's expensive. So this is that birch look on a Winter Lane tree, what we're calling fairy lights. And this... we're not going to be, I don't think we get to turn the lights down in here. We have so much going on, but I will tell you, this
Which shows you the quality of these lights, because you can see them quite well, even with all of our studio lights on.
I'm going to get one of these and put it out on my deck. Would you think that would be perfect?
I think it would be fabulous. I love them on the front porch, even with the multiple sizes.
So
there you go. I love them on the front porch. They come in 3 sizes. So we have the 3 foot, the 4 foot, and then this is the 6 foot. The 6 foot is 750 lights. The 3 foot is 22-inch base with 270 fairy lights. And then the 4 foot has like 390 fairy lights. So yes, on a porch, this is gonna provide ambient light. And on a porch, on a front porch, on a back porch, it is absolutely beautiful. And if you can come in to see the birch detail, it really, I don't know if you can see it with the lights, but as spectacular as it is with all of the lights.
If they come in really close, you'll see.
But you see, it really does have, for those of you who are familiar with birch, and it really does have, and I'm so happy to take you home, you know, with this tree. But it really does have that feel of winter in the mountains, winter woodland. Even though this is not a snowed tree, this is a birch tree, but you can see it has all the little grain in it. This is done so well, and it
really looks like birch.
It looks really just like birch, and it's so easy to set up because it's just your typical poles that are sticking together with the base.
They wrapped it because that's how birch grows. Birch is like paper. You can peel it
right off.
And that's exactly what this looks like. Again, we have 3 sizes available. The one that you're looking at here is the
6 foot.
Is this a 6 foot? Yes, this is as tall as me. It comes in a 4 foot. And it comes in a 3 foot, as Leslie said earlier. Each one of those is on FlexPay, and we'll put those up down there at the bottom of the screen. You see what the FlexPay is. Think about this for your office. Think about this if you want to just add a little. And by the way, it's instant transformation into holiday when you look at it. But I would keep this year round.
It is totally year round.
All year, because then when you take the decorations off, it just looks like a beautiful tree in the woods. You can set it up as a little scene. You can put this, as we said, if you want to put it outdoors. I would put it outdoors. And again, you know, they're not corded. They're corded. You can still run it outside and sort of maybe in a covered area. It would be perfect. But what a great way to be able to decorate, and a really affordable price point. And so unique and different. The look of that winter white is so pretty. And you know, if you just put maybe just a little green or red garland around it.
You could do anything you want. I mean, you could hang just simple little tiny, you know, there is some substance to the stems. I love the width of the base because it has this lovely wispy tree look to it, but it's not, and it's tall. 6 feet is tall, but it's not taking up so much space. It doesn't have so much girth to it, as we would say, describing a tree, that it's overwhelming a space. This can go in a corner. This can go, we showed you earlier, all 3 trees together. You can group them together, you know, kind of in a corner together. You can display them out. I love having all of the trees together. And the fact that this one tree, 750 lights, and even the smallest 3 foot tree is 250 lights.
Yeah, it goes, what does it go? 270 for the 3 foot, 390, and 780.
780. I mean,
780 lights.
So I underestimated it. That is a lot of lights. And these fairy lights are really, really in style too. These really teeny tiny micro LED lights are really in style. And it gives it, what I love about this, birch is a very masculine kind of tree. The fairy lights, it gives it this kind of masculine, feminine. It's not, you know, super girly. It's not totally holiday. It's so neutral that it can go in any space, any time of year, for anyone.
Well, I'm buying a 6 foot as soon as I get off air. I'd like, because you know what, like I said, I have a small house, so I get a live tree, but I have a deck outside, and I would love to put this out so when cars drive by, they could see this out there. Maybe get 1 or 2 of them, and you could even put these out in front of your house, whatever. You know, if you've got a porch or whatever, it'd be beautiful. $119, $79, or $59, depending on what size you want. Coming up in just a little bit, we've got our mercury glass decorative spheres. Those are really cool. Those are coming up in just a bit. You get all 3, by the way, for $29.95. They come in the copper, which you see up front, and then in the back there you see the gold. So you just decide, and you'll get all 3 of those. And you can put those anywhere. You know, I want you to start.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah, aren't they great?
I love those. with the holiday decorating, I love those nestled into greenery, like amongst a garland. They really, because they kind of have the look of the garden globes.
Yeah.
You know, that you would put out in the garden, so they kind of bring that look inside.
Yeah.
And they're lit as well, so you can light those on or on a timer.
And I love the 3 different graduated sizes, so you can sort of play with them and have fun with them. You can put them all out together, or you can move them around if you would like to. Those are on FlexPay, $7.49. Excuse me. I usually sneeze this early in the day. It's like my body's not ready for any of those weird
You're
things
allergic
to
to me, guys.
No, I'm not. Anyway, take a look here and just sit back and be mesmerized by these beautiful little holiday scenes that we have. This is another one of our picks in the show because first of all, I love the scenes, but also they put it on clearance. So it's a supply and demand issue here. If you want to get these and take advantage of that low price, I would encourage it. It's only $4.99. Everybody loves these. These are a customer pick, mostly 5-star reviews, very colorful, very whimsical. And they come in different colors and
In different scenes.
And different scenes.
And
so there's the red.
I don't know, are you catching too how there's a variant speed in the glitter? That's one of this is unique to this. And there it goes. It's like all of a sudden that winter
wisp.
gust came through.
That's cool.
And is blowing through. And I love that. And again, you know, I kind of liken these to the fish tank that brings your blood pressure down. Looking at a fish tank will bring your blood pressure. These really draw you in, and especially with that variant speed. This is the red. And I'm going to put my hands on this so you can see the size and substance of this. I mean, this is no teeny tiny little snow globe. This is a real hefty, and again, it's the resin, so it's a really sturdy quality piece that, in this sense, the red has these lovely carolers in it with you don't have to shake snow. It's always going to be, it's always snowing in Winter Lane.
Always.
Always snowing in Winter Lane. And you have the timer that you're used to, and you also have the musical option.
So, music.
Right?
Tell me that's not going to cheer you up in a gloomy office, right? Or if you're working on it, you're sitting there like, oh my gosh, none of these people have Christmas spirit. Look at how great. So the one that you looked at was red. This is the silver.
With the snowman and the woodland creatures.
Robin, what's that? Cardinal, right?
That's a cardinal. And it's not a reindeer.
Haven't been up to New England enough.
Yeah, it's not. There's your birch tree. But yeah, so you have the woodland, the snowman with the Christmas tree and the birch tree and the woodland creatures. And again, that variant speed snow that I love. Also the light and the song option, both on timer. And then this guy.
That's
how
I love
cool
the truck.
is that? I do too, with that fresh cut Christmas tree riding in the back bed of the truck.
You know what it reminds? It's like, you know, the team of Rankin and Bass that do all the, of course, because you have kids, so you know, that do Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph the Red-Nosed. You know, all those great. That's what it reminds me of. It's the Fred Astaire like mailman truck.
To me, yes, it is that, or like, it makes me think of Chevy Chase too. By the way, like it's Christmas Vacation, and yes, again, what I love about these things is that these scenes is that they bring back memories to anyone, and they're unique and they're two of your own. But that's what's going to draw you in is these, and the detail. Again, you're always going to get the detail and the quality of the trees. You can count the bows on the Christmas trees, and I mean that by boughs, not bows. Here
comes the snow again.
A breeze is just
I forgot that it did that to you. Reminded me. That is my favorite part. I love that all of a sudden the snow blows.
And you find yourself sitting and waiting for it to happen, which is, by the way, what brings you down there. And there's the nativity.
That's right.
Beautiful gold globe with the nativity. And again, we're going to reach over and turn some music on so that you can hear the lovely sounds of the season. And these are all the songs that you know and love of Christmas, Jingle Bells, and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. You're really going to have, it's the songs that you know. Oh, thank you. And there it goes. It's slowing down again. And then pretty soon the gust is going to come and bring it back in. These are certainly standalone. They are of a sturdy resin. They have a decent amount of heft to them. They're a good size. You also could, I know that people also nestle them back near the trunk of the Christmas tree if you have a heavyweight bough.
Tuck them in,
tuck them in, and you have movement and light as well. I know Alexandra speaks to that. This is definitely one of those pieces. And again, what a I mean, substantial gift. I love saying this is, again, one of those gifts no one would ever guess that you paid $19.95. And, you know, get one for everyone, you know, and you've only paid $5 in shipping, so maybe that's, what, 50 cents each in shipping?
Most popular right now is green.
Oh, yeah, that truck is
the fire
so
truck.
cool.
I'm telling you, guys, it just throws you back in time, doesn't it?
Does.
Back to the 50s and 60s, and you think about the Christmases that you have and all those wonderful Christmas specials, and you hear it just going through. What's it, Silent
cycles.
Night right now? Yeah, I think it's Silent Night. Anyway, you're gonna love these, and then watch. All of a sudden, the snow starts to stop,
That
and then
gust
it's like
is gonna come through. There it is.
The gust of wind comes. And these tell a great story. So if you get it today, you'll get it at, well, what's it, $15 off. It's only $19.95. Wow. Take advantage of our Deck the Halls Flex Pay of only $4.99 for Flex on everything, and then $5 for everything you buy today on your Deck the Halls cart. So even though you see $5 on that one item, get another item, it's free shipping, right? Because you've already paid your $5. We're going to extend our time on this. Very, very popular, as I knew it would be. And I love the fact that each one looks like a big ornament, right?
And I do too, because it really kind of spans decor as well too, because you have the different colors and the ornament is kind of going to fit into any decor, and then you have these wonderful detailed scenes inside. And I love the fact, if you guys were watching Guy and I right now, we're staring into the monitor, because where we're sitting, we're looking at the backs of these, but they're so mesmerizing that we're staring into the monitor to see what you're looking at, because they're so much fun to look at.
Hey, Leslie, you know what? Wouldn't this be a great gift for like a teacher or something like that, or somebody you care about?
Absolutely.
You know, you have that, maybe you have that Secret Santa, and everybody says, hey, listen, guys, $20 this year, that's as much as you
Secret Santa's great.
I would love to have that as a Secret Santa, and it's one of those things every year when you pull it out, you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot about the globe ornament, I love this, right? And again, the batteries are included, by the way, on this one, so you don't have to buy batteries. And it has that 6:18 on-off timer, so you can set this at 5 or 6 o'clock at night. It'll go off by midnight.
And you have the choice of setting it with just the light or the light and music.
Right, yeah, I love that. And obviously, you have your choice, so you don't have, because some people don't want to listen to music all day.
Right.
So you can do that as well. But you're or if it's at work, right? You don't want everybody hearing your music.
Or maybe you want to drown them out with your music.
You want to be a Scrooge about it, I guess you can be. It's $4.99. By the way, there are 8 different holiday tunes built into this. Oh, listen. And you know what?
First Noel.
And they're not cheesy. They're nice tunes.
Yes.
They remind me like of 50s or 60s renditions of these.
Well, they're the songs we know and love. Every song on here is a song that you know the words to.
Yes, exactly.
Go ahead, sing along.
They're not coming to me right now. But
First Noel,
That's my father, this is classic. My father in church, he'd know like the first 3 words of every song or whatever. And he'd be like, oh, then I'd listen to him and he'd be going,
but he still moved his lips like he was.
You can't do da da da. There's people next to you. No, you don't know the words. Oh, whatever. I'm just trying to sing. I was like, oh my Lord. Anyway, so if you would like to sing along with the music, you can. We're actually going to go a little bit longer than we thought on this, so no hurry if you want to order. By the way, it doesn't make or break me if you don't order in this show. If you want to order later on in today, if you're writing things down on a list, or if you're going to ask your wife or your husband or your partner and say, hey, listen, do you think, Joe would like this, or do you think whatever, you can take your time to shop. There's no hurry. But I would take advantage as soon as you can, because it is on clearance, and clearance items go pretty quick. So,
and this is a gift that no one's not going to like. This is the perfect gift for the neighbor, for the Secret Santa, for the coworker, for the teacher, someone that you want to do something special for. You want them to know that you remembered them, but you might not know them well enough to know what specific thing that they might want to do.
Point.
And this is going to, because there's no one that's not going to have space for it. There's no one that's not going to enjoy. I mean, how could you not enjoy looking at that? There's no one that's not going to be able to fit it into their space, or it's not going to take up too much room. It's just the perfect gift for really anybody. And at $20, you can get it for anybody.
A $20 like little magical Christmas scene. I mean, you wouldn't want that. And you know what? It's instant decor. A lot of people, especially our senior friends out there, don't have the ability to decorate it,
Look at how big
hang
this
stuff.
is.
This, you take it out of the box, you turn it on, and you let
you're
it go.
good to go.
Right?
Yeah, it's totally, yes, absolutely. You don't have to wait till you go to the store and get batteries.
No.
You don't have to wait for anything. It's good to go right out of the box.
All right. We have so much to go in the show, so we have to move along. But if you would like that, remember it comes in the red, the silver, the the gold or the green, and each one has its own different scene. By the way, very popular was our battery-operated lanterns. I love these. Looks like a little mini fireplace inside a lantern. Isn't that cool? So, again, we're giving you lots of different types of decor. It comes in red, black, bronze, or white. There it is in the red. I have another picture of it actually in the black. I don't know which one. I like them all. I have a red lantern at my house. It's just like a wax candle lantern that's on a timer that I love. But this looks like it, only I love the little fireplace thing.
It also puts out, I have a little, the electric battery operated candle lantern at home as well. This puts out so much more light. Not too much, but so much more light that I really prefer these guys.
Yeah, and remember, we have all the lights on in here. We're not turning them down today because we have so much going on in here with Deck the Halls event. So, but you know, when you get it home, like when you look at it there, obviously it's a white background. You can't, it will be much brighter when you see it at home.
But you can still see the embers there.
Yeah, you can see it.
That's pretty good.
All right, everybody, where are we going? We going to the, now.
Look at how much fun this is.
Let me just tell you, this is a crazy cool little train set. If you don't have room for a big train set, and who does? My parents bought us trains when we were kids, and we set it up once or twice or three times, but then it was so laborious to set the thing up, and we had no room, that we stopped doing it after a while, and we eventually sold the train set, because you didn't really need a big space. This is your own little compact, little portable train station moving scene. You've got lots of different parts to this and lots of different things that are happening here, but you have this wonderful scene with a great, look at the people on the street.
There's so much to look at on this guy, and I do love the. I grew up, my grandfather, we had two trees.
Awesome.
My grandfather had the real tree with the Lionel train set going around the base, and then we had the tinsel tree in the formal living room with all of the gifts. And and of course, it got to the point, he is long not since with us, but it got to the point where he couldn't, the labor of the Christmas train, the same kind of thing, is that he could no longer put up the Christmas train. This brings back those memories.
Look at all the detail, Leslie.
The light in the car, in the passenger car of the train, it's lit up and warm in there. You just know that they're having some wonderful eggnog in there, aren't they? I mean, every
little tiny glasses.
Little teeny tiny glasses. Yes,
tiny little glasses.
Tiny glasses.
Hey, they're having a good time. But realistically, is that I am a huge fan of like the the kind of Thomas Kincaid scenes and all that stuff, which is why I have such a huge affinity for Vermont. It's where my brother has a ski house up there. We go up there all the time because it never changes. There's not a lot of industry up there outside of skiing, and so the towns themselves never change. They're locked in time, and that's the look of this. It's like somebody took a little slice out of 30s, 40s, or 50s Americana and just put it in a little hometown like this. So you have the train coming through, and I also grew up. When you grow up in New England, that's Trainville up there. Then you've got the Metro North, which goes all up and down, and from even if you're going into the city or wherever you're going, it goes all the way up north, and you'll find these towns as you go all the way up through, upstate New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, all these towns, and there's these towns that literally are like locked in time.
Look just like this guy right here.
Do.
And I love, again, all the detail. You can play music with this as well. This is, again, on the timer, the 6 on, 18 off, that cycles every 24 hours. You have the option of just the lights in the moving train or the lights, the moving train, and the music. You're going to get the amazing detail that you have come to expect and grown to love with Winter Lane, which includes, I love that the snow is melting. That's telling you just how warm it is inside of this building. The fact that we've just got this remnants of snow, which by the way does have that lovely glitter that really comes alive when it's darker and these lights are on. I love that we have the chasing lights too. I mean, that really, what action that brings instead of just the steady lights. It's such a wonderful addition to have that when up against the warm glow of the windows, the warm glow coming from inside of the train station, and the warm glow coming from those eggnog sipping passengers in that lovely train.
Are those little carolers over there? Or they're just a bunch of little kids hanging out at a train station. What are they doing over there?
No, I think that they are carolers. But that's what's lovely is that each part of this is telling its own story. Whether it's the people pulling into the station, the people waiting for those people pulling into the station, the people waiting to get on the train, the people caroling and loving the holidays, the snow, the time of the year, that it's hometown. Any tiny hometown. Every little part of this tells a story.
Yeah, and these old school type turnstiles and train stations still exist a lot across the country. They really do. A lot of them have stayed the same. They love that look. This gives you an idea of the dimensions right there and how big it is. Now, obviously, we have it sitting on a table. I would probably put some greens around this or wrap something around it, or even put some snow if you've got, or some of that batting, you know, the cotton white. You could put that out and make it look like a snow scene. Hey, listen. Hey, Kyle, do we have the $20 gift thing with your HSN credit card? Do we have that thing going on? Yeah, let's put this up. So if you want to get this for $39.95, if $59 you were like, you know, I really love it, but $59, how about $39.95 if we get you an HSN credit card? Anybody can apply for one, and you get that $20 when you're approved. So you can take it off the price of anything that you see in the show, or even those birch trees earlier. You know, I know a lot of stuff is a little expensive, but the quality is so amazing.
And this is actually a Snow Village in itself.
Yeah.
If you've been considering whether or not you want to start a Snow Village collection, I mean, this is a piece that's going to last you on its own for quite a while. And then it will become your centerpiece as you add to it. This is a nice, substantial, I mean, this is 17 inches wide, so you really are getting a lot of bang for your buck. It is $69, but you've got $59, but you've got the chasing lights, you've got the train, you've got the warm glow, you've got all the details, 360 degrees of detail, by the way, and you're getting this wonderful all-in-one piece. This is almost a village unto itself. Yeah. So this is the perfect way to start your Christmas Village collection, or to just start it and complete it.
And again, as I said before, if you are, you know, maybe you're a senior out there and you're thinking, I can't put a ton of effort into my decorations this year. This is instant. You simply turn it on. The batteries are included, the timer, everything is good, even the music. So you've got just an automatic
mantelpiece, bookshelf.
Yeah, right,
it's not too deep, but it's nice and substantial. It can go anywhere.
$14.99 on our 4Flex for everything in Deck the Hall. So take advantage of that. 623-128. Hey, coming up in just a bit is our Winter Lane Indoor-Outdoor Warm White Nativity scene. So another one of these beautiful things that you can add to your home decor. And I love that it's indoor-outdoor, so you could set this up in front of your home, you know, in your garden area, or if you've got some arborvitaes or evergreens or whatever in the front, you want to just neatly tuck it in there.
Listen to you throwing off real plant names.
Well, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's all those New England things. But anyway, $99.95 for this. But it's a whole scene, everything that you need. And obviously, with the religious theme, a lot of people are ordering that ahead of time. It's only $19.99 on FlexPay. Remember, $5 to ship everything today. So even though you'll see $5 on a lot of the items, remember, all you do is pay that one time. Once you've reached $5, all your other shipping.
Fill that bag of Santa goodies for $5 to get it to you.
Do it now, because I like to peruse the various 3 stores, you know, the home stores that have all this. They have that Christmas section. I like to go through there because you never know what you're going to find, and sometimes you find cool stuff. But as you get to like December,
there's one sad box on a big empty shelf.
Or a tree, and the thing on the top is broken off, and they've marked it down, and you're like,
it's what's left.
Yeah, it's what's left. Picked over. So the nice thing here is this is
early.
Be
the picker, not the picked over picker.
It's early in the season, but it's not that early. I mean, it's November, guys.
It's All Saints Day today.
How many days left till Christmas? Where's Joe Harrison? He always knows that. So it's got to be, what, how many days? 30 days, half September, April, and November. So there's 30 in November, right?
Yes.
So that would mean 30 days plus.
Let's just say there's like 7 Wednesdays.
Yeah, there's like
or Thursdays.
Yeah. There's like 50-something days left.
It is here before you know it.
It is. So
and
don't
we've got
wait.
such gorgeous stuff. Yeah. You're going to want to put this stuff up and never take it down because you don't have to.
So these are really special, and they're special just on their own. But what you can't tell because our lights are up is that these light up. Each one in this beautiful, mercury glass to me is the most beautiful glass out there.
I agree.
And they're actually lit already. So I can kind of show you, here's the one in my hand, and I'll hold it against my sweater. I don't know if that's the shot you can see. So there it is. It's actually, so you can see when I turn it off, that's what it looks like off. And when I turn it on, there you can sort of see.
And you have the option with these of either being on or with the timer.
These are
so aren't they just gorgeous? And because they're LED, you can opt to just leave them on, and they will still last quite a while because of the LED, the lower energy use of the LED. And these are also certainly all year round. They're great ambient light. You can again choose the timer option and have it be 6 on, 18 off every 24 hours, or just the on. I love love this kind of coppery.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Amber. It looks, like
it does,
amber.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm waiting for like the mosquito from Jurassic Park to be.
And it has the crackle on the outside.
This is glass. You can hear it.
Yeah.
So this is a real glass. Again, it has a really nice weight to it. So it's not brittle. It's not that thin, brittle mercury glass.
Right.
Yeah, this is a real nice piece. Again, not so heavy that you can't move it around and decorate with it, but a nice heft to it that you don't have to worry about. It's flat bottom, so it's not going to roll off anywhere, and you don't have to worry about setting it down and it crackling on your tabletop. You can put these together. I love this. See, I love that they have the different dimensions. That's actually standing on the champagne rotating base. But I love that you put it at different dimensions because that's really going to give it a lot of oomph, a lot of depth.
If you put that on a rotating base, it's not going to really do anything.
It is.
Spin around
the
but
same
it's round,
thing.
so it's probably going to look the same no matter what. But the point is, you can put these anywhere, and you know what else I love about them? Just like with our flameless candles, is that they're safe to put around greens and things like that.
They're not going to get hot.
I always worry about stuff. I mean, I'm a big candle guy. I love candles. I make candles, and you probably. Well, I don't know. I've done a couple crafting shows with you, but that's my one craft thing is I make candles because I liked it. I like the smell of candles, and I like the look of candles, but they can be really... Kyle's talking to me. But they're safe. These are a safe way to be able to decorate. And a lot of you, we were talking about why they put timers on everything. One is to save the batteries, but number two is that, if you leave electronics on all night, there's a chance they can burn out, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And candles are even worse. I've done that, and I'm sure you have, where you wake up in the morning and you're like, what's that smell? Oh, it's the candle I left on all night that's still burning. And you're like, thank goodness that didn't cause a fire. So these are very, very safe.
And little hands can touch them, and no one's going to get burned.
Hurt anybody.
But they're going to provide a nice warm ambient light.
And very, very...
And decor.
Heavy, like this one's, you can hear... These are not like they're not like ornaments. These are heavy-duty pieces of glass.
They're like those garden, mirrored garden
like the orbs.
Spheres, that you have, and you're bringing it inside. So I love it along with the greenery because it really brings that kind of outside in. And but this is a real chic look. I mean, it has this very rich, very chic look that is all year round.
$29.95 discounted today for holiday. If you'd like to get that. Hey, by the way, if you use your $20 HSN credit, you can get that home for $9.95. If you're wondering what that credit is, you need to get a credit card today from HSN. And upon approval, they'll say, hey, you want $20? And you'll say, yeah, I do. And then they'll say it's only $9.95. And then you just pay whatever shipping, but only $5 to ship all day. All right, earlier in the show, we showed our little lit ornament. And the most popular one was the truck, right?
Right.
Was the little truck. And I gotta tell you,
Kaboom,
what's funny?
big truck.
Let's say, they don't like, as hosts, they don't bring this stuff to our house. We don't get to see it. We have to, a lot of the time, many items we get to see in person, but a lot of the time we have to get a lot of our information off our own websites and off with all our planners and all our helpers here. But we don't often get to see the actual product in person because there's so many. This, I will tell you in person, is 1,000 times better than what it looks like online and what I thought it was.
So cool.
This to me looks like a collectible antique, and if you love, and think about the options of how you could fill you could put stuff in the back, you could put trees, you could put little mini trees in the back. In fact, do we have any little mini trees I can put in here? Maybe I can find, hey, look, I'm gonna go get some trees. You talk about it, and I'm gonna put some trees in the back.
This is the retro metal. You can hear it's a metal truck. What I love about this is that it actually comes with magnets, different magnets. I'm having trouble doing it from over the side there. But it comes with a set. Look at me. They're stick so well that they're difficult for me to get off.
It's okay.
But basically, here we go.
All right.
So you have the option of, this is an all-year truck. So it is this great retro red, retro truck. But we have the Christmas trees up for Christmas. You have a magnet, and there's 2 of each of these magnets, one for each side on the door. But you also have the Farm Fresh. This is an any time of year Farm Fresh delivery look truck. And then you also have the Harvest Blessings. So you can change out basically the sort of the look or the designation of the truck. But you could put, here we go. I'm gonna do it with the Christmas magnet up.
I'm gonna put the trees
He's doing
in.
trees. Okay, do you know what else I use this for? A bread basket. on the Christmas table.
Here, I'll do it so you can
on
see
the,
it like
you know,
this.
on the buffet table, on a picnic
right,
table. I put food in
Look
here.
at the shot as they pull away. Come on now.
He did good, y'all. Okay, yes.
The trees are not included, by the way.
The trees are not
Find your own
included.
trees.
Yes, you're gonna go get.
Hey, that is a beautiful piece.
Yes.
And again, and everything about it is all done in the metal, fine work here. It's all, even the wheels, if you look at the wheels, they put these old school wheels on for the tires as well.
And the grill on the front.
The grill in the front,
the
all these little pieces. And again, this is on FlexPay for only $19.99. What a great piece to be able to add to any decor,
think of all
right?
the things. So in the fall, you've got your harvest blessings, and you can fill this with little mini gourds, little mini pumpkins, and that would be a great decor.
Perfect.
You can do this, right?
That's a great idea,
Farm fresh,
Leslie.
and like I said, farm fresh, I love this. So I put this with the farm fresh on my Christmas brunch table, and I fill it with biscuits.
Yeah.
You can put anything you want in here.
Sure, put eggs in there.
You can put eggs in there.
Whatever you want to do.
So you can make it, it can be a total decor item, but you can also, you know, throw a nice white linen napkin in there and put food items in there as well, and you have the option to change it out.
You could put a container inside there, and you could have had candy corn in there, so you could have done it for Halloween.
Right.
You can do it, you can put little mints in there, right, for Christmas time, or chocolates for Valentine's. You could do whatever you want. It's got so many, endless opportunities to be able to decorate with this. See, now the two things that I would get in the show right now, I would tell you, I would get that birch tree, because I think that's just, I just think that's, well, I love birch.
I know.
And I would get this truck.
Right.
Because, again, these are things that are so festive and so authentic when you see them as a decoration. You know, when you go to a lot of the stores, there's a lot of churned out stuff. There's thousands of little hand-cut wooden trees that you can find at all these stores, and they all look the same. And you can tell that, you know, somebody just cranks them out in a mill. This is something that had to be made by hand. There is really no way this couldn't have been, this can't be stamped out.
Right.
Look at how it's hammered on the roof. I don't know if you can see that on the roof of the truck itself. Has a hammered texture. Yeah, you can see it right there. I can tilt it a little bit so you can see it more.
Don't
Thank
lose
you.
the
We'll
trees.
get the shot. Want my trees to fall over. But look at all the detail work. And if you look at the front and the door, look at over here. All this, and then putting this whole thing together, putting the little lights on the side, on the front. No machine can do that. This all has to be basically welded together. So that's why when you look at, I just try to explain why it's $79.95, because I know a lot of people are looking and going, come on, how could that be? There's a lot of detail. I would rather have this for $79.95 than 4 or 5 little cheap things.
Well, and this is a decor item. I mean, it's going to stay up all year round. You can put whatever you want. We've already talked about, like, specific to the season.
A decorator would put this in a house to decorate for holiday.
Absolutely,
right?
and you fill whatever you want in here. And because you have these magnet choices too, it's going to take you the, you know, if you have, we have Christmas on there now, but you want to take it, you know, we just are kind of walking out of the fall. But then you've got farm fresh. Well, this is going to stay up all.
You know, I didn't know it did that. Like, I didn't know that you could replace the little door panels throughout the year.
Exactly. So this is going nowhere. I mean, it's $79.95, but it's not a $79.95 Christmas decoration.
Right.
It is a $79.95 home decor all year round.
And you could probably get any magnets you want if you thought about it. If you found your own little magnets that have something on them.
By the way, crafty girl here, you can
make magnets?
Of course you can. You can get this magnetic sheet. You can put family pictures.
Candles. I don't know that stuff.
You can put anything you want on here. This could be delivering anything you want.
You could put
Hugs
candles
and kisses.
in here, right? You could do. I mean, honestly.
Guy will make some candles.
Cookies.
I will make a magnet, and we will make our own little truck.
That's right. Hi, Leslie's Candle and Magnet Shop. Anyway, we'll get our producer Kyle. We'll supply the coffee because he's the coffee guy.
Oh, perfect.
So it'll be a great little. You know what? Though it's so funny because I talk to people about that. This, like in Vermont. There's a couple of towns, but there's a town called
We're back in New England.
Well, I'm trying to put the image in your head.
I know.
There are about 5 different little fun little curio gift shops, and this is the kind of stuff you would see in
Absolutely.
there. Really nice
it looks like you're the only one who has this.
Yeah.
This looks like something that no one else is going to have. It has that really unique, really craftsman feel to it that no one else.
Look,
exactly.
Right. All right, so we're gonna move on. And we're going to talk about, now I picked up the, I didn't get the, actually, I don't know if it was Winter Lane or whatever I picked up before Halloween, and I got the Halloween micro LED light strings. I'm sure it's the same company that makes them.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, they're phenomenal.
They're so much
fun. You have a variety of different sort of shows that they will put on, 9 different functions on these, and that's patterns of blinky, I call them, so they'll go on and off and they fade in and out and they do all these different things. But these things are phenomenal. You get 4 strings. Each one of the strings is 10 feet long. They're the micro LED. The wire parts of them themselves, which is this, I'll hold it in front of me. This part which turns on, this is the same one as mine, so it's a push button. All right, and you can see the different patterns, and I'll scroll through them, and I'm clicking the button while we're doing it.
The patterns, by the way, are actually written on the control box. So you can see what you'd be cycling through, which I love that. You don't have to, because I have the ones that aren't, you know, I had the ones that aren't written, and you'd press a button, you'd have to sit there and wait, okay, that's twinkling, go to the next one. Okay, that's fading. No, it's all written down right here for you, so you can just scroll through it. Also, what is really, really cool, I mean, this is one of those little things that I love, is that the cord part is all sealed, so it is actually water safe.
Go in the water.
You can put it in ice, and I'm gonna try to dig it in. The ice is already here, but you would actually put this in and then put ice on top of it.
Put it in
and
your fish tank.
You can put it, you can. You can
You
now
really
the
can.
battery pack cannot go in.
Right.
But do you have a floating garden? Do you have, I mean, how cool would this be with a fishbowl with like a floating poinsettia and the lights underneath it for the holidays? I love that we have, you know, table service lights here with our, in the ice, and this is, nothing's gonna hurt these lights going in. The battery pack, again, is not going to go in, but the lights can go in water, they can go in ice. You can wrap them around the outside of something, which gives it a totally different look. We can, again, you're going to have 9 functions. We can kind of cycle through these functions. Can you see that with the studio lights? But I've just kind of wrapped it around this candy jar to give it a more kind of Christmassy feel.
Yeah.
And you can, again, make it steady, make it blinking. So we've got, and everything is on the timer, again, by the way. So whenever you find the pattern that you like the most, you can leave it on that pattern. It will be 6 on, 18 off, cycling every 24 hours. So you've got combination, you've got wave, you've got sequential, you've got slow glow, you've got chasing, flashing, and you've got slow fade, twinkle, steady, and steady on.
And
so
by the way, these are only $6 a piece because you get 4 of them, guys, okay? Now, here's your choices of colors. You can go amber, green, blue, red, warm white, or you can do the multicolor. I love the multicolor, so if you want to get a, you remember, you get 4 of these included. It's not for 1. So you're getting 40 feet of this. I am telling you right out of the bat, anybody that has a wreath should have one of these,
right,
because you can put this on your door without running a wire.
And the
to plug.
timer.
And the timer turns
So
it
it's done.
automatically, right?
Yeah, so you can have it anywhere.
that.
Inside, on your front door, you don't have to worry about it. Exactly, it's gonna come on for you.
And I bought my sets at Halloween. I got one in purple and I got one in orange because we were doing those colors. And I had them on throughout the entire month of October. Never even changed out the batteries, not even once. They're still running perfect. They use no energy to run these little tiny lights. But by the way, the batteries are included. You get 12. You get 12 AA batteries. 12 AA pack of 12 AA batteries is probably $15.
Exactly.
All right, so you're getting the lights for next to nothing. Get a 4-pack of these and decorate all over.
Yeah,
you can decorate in the hardest to reach places.
Yeah, you can hide these battery packs.
And forget it.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Hide so you can put these inside of hurricane lamps, and you can put the snow or the polyfill on top of it. Your Christmas trees. You can have a hurricane light with the battery pack at the bottom covered with snow or polyfill.
Yeah.
One of your little Christmas trees, pluck it out of the back of that red truck and stick it in there with the lights, and you've got a whole winter scene that you can tablescape, that you can put on a mantle, and you've set it and forget it.
You can decorate yourself if you want with these. Honestly, you know, when you have like a jacket or something like that, and you want to festive it up for the holidays, and you want to put the lights on it, you can do that.
There's your sweater.
As we said, there's your holiday sweater, your wreath. What about around your computer, right at work, and you're just somebody's got to get some Christmas spirit around here. You can do it around your computer and just tuck away the little remote control. And remember, it has all those different options of how you can have the lights display, so it's really neat. All right, a lot of these have been spoken for in this show. It's discounted from $34 down to $19.95. You're seeing it in red. There are 4 different scenes included in this. So you'll see there's the carolers. We have a nativity scene. We have the old-fashioned truck, and I think we have the snowman. Those are the 4. Again, those come with everything you need.
The carolers.
The carolers.
Yeah.
So all that, it's on clearance. They're going to sell out. So if you like a color, and the most popular one I think was it the silver with the green? Green with the truck. People like the truck today. There better be some of those trucks that we just had left over for me.
I know.
If you guys buy them all, I'm not going to be, well, I guess I'd be happy. I'm selfish. And all right, we're going to continue on, and we're going to end our show with something really, really lovely. And I guess we can't turn the lights down, huh? Is that what you said, Kyle? All right, Kyle says we don't have to. Okay, Kyle. Anyway, Kyle's our producer upstairs. He's helping us out today. So I will tell you.
He's the man behind the curtain.
He's the big man behind the curtain. So this is our indoor-outdoor, what we're calling the warm white nativity scene. Again, this is another one of those ones that when you see it online, it's useless to really look at. I mean, it's still pretty, but this is a beautiful piece. It is basically cut out. Is this?
It's a polycarbonate.
It's a polycarbonate material, but it looks like wood.
Yes,
but
it does look like wood.
It's heavy duty. It's not going to blow over.
It's not going to warp. It's not going to swell.
No.
It's not going to buckle because it is the polycarbonate. So so this can be outside.
I love that silhouette.
And it is 11 pounds, I believe.
It's heavy. It's not going to blow over.
It's not so heavy that I can't pick it up and put it, but it's heavy enough that, exactly like you said, it's not going to blow over. It also, however, if you are going to use it outside, it is stakeable, and it comes with 4 stakes. There's a hole in each of the 4 corners that you can use to stake it down, just to ensure that those big gusts that we saw in those great snow globes don't come and blow it down. This is going to ensure it. I also love the fact, real quick, I just want to say that it also comes with a screwdriver to assemble it, because that's all you need, but you don't have to find one. It's going to come with it because we think of everything for you.
And by the way, if you bought was thinking out of the box here. If you bought some of our micro LED lights, you can add lights to this. If you want,
I would love that up on the star here.
Top.
Yeah, that would be great, especially because there is one of those yellow or amber color. You could do that for sure, absolutely.
Or the border, the whole outside, you could do that too. So imagine this as, again, this is indoor outdoor. So if you want to put this out in front of the house, and then you want to put pine cones around it, or if you want to put greenery around it, or think about how beautiful it would be with just leaves at the bottom. You know how.
But it's also really chic and simple. It's got that real streamlined kind of minimalistic look to it. So again, if you add the greenery, the pine cones and stuff, it's going to have a very traditional look. If you keep it as is, it's going to have a very minimalistic, modern look to it. Quite frankly, being white and polycarbonate has a little bit of a glisten to it. So really, it's going to fit any decor whatsoever.
And it'd be great if you have a fireplace and you're not using it and it's off. You could put this right up in front of the fireplace.
Oh, that's a great idea, like a fire screen.
Sure, like a fire screen.
That's a good. Listen to this guy. Listen to the guy.
I'm telling you, man, crafty. Ever since I started making those candles, I've been hanging out with people like Leslie. I have a 2-hour crafting show coming up next week. You're probably in it with me.
I would hope so.
I hope so. Anyway, if you want this, it's $99.95. It's
indoor,
on
outdoor.
FlexPay. I love that. This is a piece of decor. It's spiritual decor, but you're going to have this for years.
Well, this is the reason for the season.
Yeah.
So this is the reason for the season. This is why we celebrate. I love the fact again that it's.
You can't really see the glow there, but
can you see? You can see the glow a little bit. So you've got the nativity, you've got Mary Joseph and the baby Jesus. It has this wonderful warm glow to it. Again, I love the simplicity of it because it's going to go with any decor, whether you have a modern, minimalistic kind of look or a very traditional look, and you can add to it any way you want. You can do greens, you can do pine cones, you can, oh, there you go, we've got it with, look at that, because that is the foam, the polyfill, like the snow, done with the micro LED lights.
We were talking about
so
that,
there you go. See, again, we're just, it's all threading through. You're going to have uses upon uses for that. I love that this is indoor, outdoor. Yeah, I mean, really, and it's very simple. It's very easy to put together. This is going to come apart and store down flat, so it's not going to take a ton of room in your holiday decoration storage whatsoever. It's going to store flat. It's LED. It is plugged in, but you're not going to have worry about the lights burning out on the glow of it because they're LED, and LED lasts longer than we do these days.
Thousands and thousands. You know the problem with LED? We don't know how long they're going to last because they just keep lasting. They never burn out.
And I don't know if you can see too, but the lights are nestled quite well in here, so they're not something that anyone's going to pull in and pull out, like stick their hands in and pull out. I mean, they're recessed in here, so the design, if we can get it right, there.
Yeah.
So it's really a nice, clean design. It's a safe design. It's not going to get hot for little hands or curious hands, and it's going to last quite a while because of this recessed design. You're not going to have to worry about anything getting banged or loosed or falling out. And then you can bring this indoor and or outdoor. You can do it both, for sure. We have the tradition that none of the baby Jesuses in our house come out until Christmas Eve because he wasn't born until Christmas Day. Yeah. So that's kind of tradition. So you can maybe enjoy this. Yeah, you can maybe enjoy this outside and then bring it in on Christmas Eve by your Christmas tree to remember the season, or the opposite way around. It's definitely, because it's highly movable. Again, it's only 11 pounds, so you can easily move it around, but it's 11 pounds, so it's not going to easily blow over, and it has stakes.
And by the way, I know a lot of you are going, okay, do I have to put stuff together? Here's what it says on the card, folks. Assembly requires one person for 5 minutes. So that's a good thing.
You can do that.
One person.
And it comes with the screwdriver.
You get 5 people, it's a minute. Yeah. It takes a minute for 5 people.
How many people does it take to screw in a nativity set?
Anyway, you will absolutely love it. And again, I agree with you. It's just that minimalist sort of a look. And for those of us that just want that, maybe it's a focal point in a room or a focal point in your landscape that you just want to have that, and then maybe some beautiful Christmas trees on the outside. You can do that very, very easily. $99.95. It's on FlexPay. $19.99. Remember,
how good would this look with your birch trees in the back?
Sweet. Where's that dang birch tree? Taking everything away. They're over there. Oh, look it. Now, if we put it in front of those trees. In front of those,
right?
That would be beautiful. Maybe we'll get a chance to do that later. Anyway, I want to remind you of a couple of items that we've had in the shows. We're almost to the end. We had our Winter Lane Fire Glow battery-operated lanterns. These are very popular in the show. You have your choice of black, white, red, or bronze. Those are available. What? All right, you can go. You're safe. Tuck and roll, Leslie. Tuck and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Anyway, if you'd like to get those, again, those are on the automatic timer, battery operated. Put them anywhere. Love it. They like a little mini fireplace wherever you go. And remember, you can hang these. They only weigh a couple of pounds. You can put them as a focal point in a room. They can be tabletop. You can bring them to work. They're beautiful, and they'll last hours and hours and hours. All right. So the most popular item in the show, which is no surprise to me,
no surprise whatsoever,
was our wonderful ornaments. And these are the ones that have the little mini scene inside. You are going to love these.
Silver snowman.
These are on clearance price. These are a customer pick, mostly 5-star reviews, and each one, let's go through each.
Guy's going to shove this one behind his back.
Yeah, I'm going to steal the green one with the truck.
Yeah, well, guys want to start. So we already passed over the silver with the snowman, and then we have the green with the retro red truck and the fresh cut Christmas tree, and then we have the red with the carolers, and down at the end we have the gold with the nativity scene.
Gives you an idea of the size.
Yes,
my hand.
Right, exactly. So they really are they're not so big that you couldn't put them on a mantle or on a bookshelf or on a tabletop. But they certainly are substantial enough.
Show the green one, because this was the most popular, and come in as close as you can, because we want to show you how this snowstorm kicks in. So watch. So the snow kind of slows down,
Yeah,
right?
It starts to slow down, and then as it slows, and you're sitting there looking, and I love that it's constantly moving, then all of a sudden the dust. Thank you for the sound effects. Yes, exactly.
So anyway, we featured we featured that exact truck, though. You can get that truck, by the way, in the show if you would like to. We actually have that truck available. Check it out on hsn.com. But you never get tired of looking at this. By the way, the batteries are included. It has the on-off timer.
And it has music.
Listen. Joe, listen to the music. Joe just stopped what he was doing over there. Joe's playing with remote-controlled cars over there. We've got that coming up next. Anyway, thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to spend holiday fun with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again, maybe in that crafting show. Stick around. We're going to shift gears. We're going to go kind of from decor to gifts as we continue here with our Deck the Halls event. Be right back.
Here's here's your Merry update for today. Tune in tomorrow for Black Friday deals with Amy and Adam. Get started on your Black Friday shopping now with great deals on amazing gifts. And holiday shopping just got easier. Starting today, you can get the Today Special 2 hours early. See the premiere every day at 10 p.m. Eastern all season long. And don't forget to go to our gift store on hsn.com. Shop by recipient, price point, or type. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started, or if you have a full room devoted to crafting, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say yes to crafting at HSN. We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.